you have ever had issues with Silhouette Studio running slowly or crashing out completely, you're going to want to stay for this video. You are not alone in this problem and there are solutions, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Brenda Lambert. I'm a TJC licensed instructor for Silhouette. You found your way to Silhouette Success and I do hope you're going to join our little community. We'd love to have you. We are going to cover a lot of the things you may have already heard. It's important to repeat them, but also we're going to dive a little bit deeper to find some problems you may not be aware of. The first thing we're going to talk about is system requirements, and you can find these right on the Silhouette America page. And you will need a desktop or a laptop to run this. It's not supported by Chromebooks, tablets, or mobile devices. You're going to need Windows 10 or 11 if you're running a Windows computer. If you're running a Mac, you need 13 to 15. You are looking for 4 gigabytes of RAM and a processor that runs at least 2.5 gigahertz. 2.7 is better. You need 4 gigabytes of free storage memory, and if you're using a USB port to connect your machine, you need a 2.0 or higher for that. And internet connection is recommended, but not necessary to actually run the software. It is required for downloading the software, updating the software, activating software upgrades, and accessing new purchases from the Silhouette Design Store. Any other time you can run the software without an internet connection, and you can use your machine to cut out your projects without an internet connection. But if you're having issues running the software, the specs on your computer is the first thing you want to look at. Silhouette Studio is a very robust design program, and it has to have these resources to run properly. This next one gets a little bit techy, but don't freak out, you've got this. You need to check to see that your graphics drivers are up to date. You can either do this through your device manager or your GPU's website. That'll be NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel. Outdated graphic drivers can cause lag, especially when you're working with fill patterns or PNGs with a lot of data. Now let's get back into some more familiar territory. We're going to open up Silhouette Studio and go to the Preferences panel. Look for the little gear icon on the bottom left of your screen. You're going to go over to the Display tab and look for anti-aliasing. Now this sounds really technical, but it's just a visual smoothing tool that makes curves and diagonal lines look softer on the screen. Thing is, it uses extra processing power, and turning it off can help Silhouette Studio run faster. Click on the drop-down menu, set anti-aliasing to off, click on Apply, and then restart your computer. This is not going to affect how your designs cut. It's only going to affect how they display on your screen. Next, let's reduce the packet size. This controls how Studio communicates with your machine, and lowering it can smooth out lag. Go to Preferences and then click on the Advanced tab. Find packet size and reduce it to a lower value. Try 500. This little change helps Studio send data more efficiently, which can reduce hiccups during cutting or previewing. Let's talk about the auto trace feature for PNGs for just a minute. This one is hard for me to give up. I love the auto trace feature in Silhouette Studio. You use auto trace for PNGs with transparent backgrounds when you're creating things like stickers or print and cut files for heat transfer, the printable heat transfer, that kind of thing. You bring the image in, Silhouette Studio automatically traces it. The cut lines are beautiful and there is no tracing effort involved on your end. It does suck a lot of resources though. So if your computer is slow, if it's lagging, if it's having a hard time keeping up, you might want to turn that off and only turn it back on when you know you need to use it. So we're still in the Preferences panel, and you want to go over to the Import tab, down to PNG. Here is the auto trace. If this box is checked, it is going to auto trace your PNGs. If it is not checked, it will not. So this way saves a little bit of resources. This way gives you awesome traces on your PNG without hassle. But if your computer cannot keep up, you do want to turn this off and then click on apply. Let's click out of the preferences panel altogether now and move over into more familiar territory. We're going to go to the design space itself and see what we can do to fix some more issues. Now this looks like a relatively simple design, but actually there is a lot going on here, especially with the pattern fill. If Silhouette Studio is lagging for you, select your design, head over to the regular fill panel, and choose a color to fill your design in with instead of a pattern fill, and that's going to reduce the amount of data that the software is working with greatly. You can switch back to your pattern fill when you're ready to print the actual design. The next thing you want to do is always make sure that your design area is cleaned up. I had brought this leaf design in, decided it was not the one I wanted to use, so I need to select that and delete it. It's taking up resources that I don't need to give up at this moment. Now we have simplified this quite a bit and things should be running a bit better at this point. However, if we select this little design here and double click on that, it's going to bring up the editing points, and you can see there are a lot of nodes here. There are 3,661 just in that one element, to be exact. So while the editing points are showing, we can come up to the top here and click on this simplify button, and that reduced the node count to 446. Let's do this one while we're at it. From 3,661 down to 443. The rest of this design is text. I have not converted it yet, but if we want to speed things up just a little bit more, we can right click on our text and weld it together. Now let's right click and make a compound path. Now we can double click on our text as well and click on simplify, and that reduced our node count again. At this point, you've freed up a ton of resources on your computer and things should be running much smoother. This next one gets me all the time. We're going to go up to File and Open Recovered. Click on that. This panel will open up. It's your recovered documents. This is everything that has auto-saved, but you did not manually save before you closed your tab. And I have a lot of stuff in here that should not be in here. Now, if you want to roll the dice, you can just click on discard all. It's an easy, quick, simple remedy. However, if you need any of these documents, they will no longer be auto-saved. So if I were you, I would click through each one, open them up onto a different design mat, decide if you want them or not. If you want them, save them. If you do not, close them out. And once you've gone through your entire list, discard all, and that will clean out your recovered documents, and it's going to give you a little bit more of your resources back. Now, if you have gone through and done all of the things and your computer is still lagging or shutting down mid-design, you may need to switch over to Silhouette Web. Silhouette Web is a web-based design software that is meant to be used with the Silhouette machines. Now you can run Silhouette Web on a Chromebook, on a tablet, or a mobile device and send your projects to cut on your Silhouette machines. It is not as robust as Silhouette Studio, but it will get the job done. Hopefully you found some of this information helpful, and hopefully your design process is going to go a lot smoother from here on out. Now go create something amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.